Speaking of steering away from reality, our next story is about UFOs, unidentified flying objects. They're back in the news, no prizes of guessing where, the United States of America. The only countries that UFOs seem to enjoy visiting. I don't say this without reason. Over the last 8 decades, there have been thousands and thousands of UFO sightings in the US. Sightings of flying saucers apparently being flown by extraterrestrial beings. These sightings have dominated American pop culture and movies for decades. The trend is unlikely to end anytime soon. Here's why I say this. In the last 3 days, America has shot down 3 UFOs. Yes, it has eliminated 3 unidentified flying objects. The first one was downed on Friday near the northern coast of Alaska. Media reports called it a mysterious object. Now, that was about half the size of an average car and was detected at about 40,000 feet over Alaska. Then on Saturday, another UFO was seen, this time over Canada's Yukon territory. The object was immediately shot down by a US fighter jet, and last we checked, Canadian authorities were trying to analyze the wreckage of the object. And then on Sunday, the US military shot down another high-altitude object, this time over Lake Huron in the state of Michigan. The object was apparently octagonal in structure and was traveling at about 20,000 feet in the air. So that's a total of 3 objects in 3 days. No one knows where they came from. No one knows who owns them, whether they were state-owned, corporate-owned, or privately owned. But all these 3 have been sighted at a rather interesting time. Just a week after America spotted a suspected Chinese spy balloon in Montana, and a subsequent Chinese balloon being spotted in Latin America. Now we know China is a master at spy balloons. Over the years, its balloons have been spotted at a host of places. This includes a sighting near Allahabad way back in 1978. Coming back to the future, did these objects have something to do with the Chinese spy balloon? Were they also sent by China? Were they also spying on America? These are questions with no clear answers. And what about the nature of these objects? Were they extraterrestrial in nature? Were they being run by aliens? A senior US general says that he's not ruling anything out yet. Listen to this.
Pat, and thanks for doing this. This is for General Van Herk. Because you still haven't been able to tell us what these things are that we are shooting out of the sky, that raises the question, have you ruled out aliens or extraterrestrials, and if so, why? Because that is what everyone is asking us right now.
And thanks for the question, Helene. I'll let the intel community and the counterintelligence community figure that out. I haven't ruled out anything at this point. We continue to assess every threat or potential threat unknown that approaches North America with the attempt to identify it.
The story should have ended there, but it didn't. On Sunday night, China came up with this statement. It said it had also spotted a UFO, apparently over waters near Qingdao. Beijing said the authorities were planning to shoot it down. It is yet to say what happened next. So how do we view these developments? What exactly were these objects? Why are so many of them being spotted now? And forgive me for asking this, were these objects truly extraterrestrial in nature? Are we in for an alien invasion? I know some of you may be rolling your eyes at the moment, but these chain of events have certainly sparked curiosity around that age-old tale or debate. And it definitely has no answer. We all have our figures. Since March 2021, the US government has received 350 fresh claims of UFO sightings. Out of this, 171 of the claims are yet to be characterized, meaning they have peculiar flight characteristics or performance capabilities that are still being investigated. So what were these objects? Were they being controlled by visitors from another world? If yes, are China and the United States the only 2 countries in the world that they want to visit? Why are not these sightings made in, say, Nepal, Sri Lanka, or Bangladesh? Why are they always made in superpowers like China, the US, and Canada? My point is simple. Flying saucers make for good headlines. They get good clicks, good views, and above all, they serve as a good distraction for the people. A distraction from the political or economic mess that the country may be in. Last we checked, China and the United States were in the grip of both. So we wonder if they're trying to fool their people with these UFO sightings. WION World is One is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.